So I one's gotta go for us
Ooh.
and not just you. So we have books, movies, video games, or concerts. It's a hard one.
One's got to go. Books, movies, video games, concerts. Just movies in general, I'm assuming, right? Not even like
not a category of anything.
Movies can go.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can exist without any movies. Because if we're just saying movies, that's not including TV shows and YouTube shorts and stuff like that. So there's still visual content. Mm-hmm.
Just
shorter
theater, like hour plus.
Yeah, no. Honestly, long form movies are terrible anyway. There hasn't been a good. I can't even tell you the last time there's been a good movie. There has been zero good movies in so long, except for Godzilla 1, or was it Zero Godzilla, whatever it was, the last one it was?
Yeah, I think it was just -1.
-1, right, Godzilla -1. That's the last good movie I've seen in, like, theatrical-wise. Yep. There hasn't been any good movies. Everything's Marvel.
Yeah.
Everything's Marvel now.
Yeah.
And not only is it all Marvel, but then, because everybody's going to say, like, the same thing. And I'm like, yeah, everything's Marvel or DC. No, it's Marvel, but it's watered down. Like, the amount of stuff that's missing, like, context-wise, out of those stories are horrendous. They're actually horrendous, and they do no justice to the comic book world. The fact of what they end up doing with Thanos is egregious. Mm-hmm. Thanos was so much better of a character written in comics than he was in those entire, 3 big movies he was in. Or 2 big movies. I don't know how many he was in. Yeah. But just for him to want to snap half of all of existence away so he can save resources is not what he cared about. He did all of that so he can impress Death herself. Mm-hmm. That's what he did it for. He did it for women. That's it.
He liked that poo, you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. So that's all it was. He was erasing half of the universe for her, to impress her, to gain her favor. Not for resources, not for that. He was, in simplest terms, he was a simp. But it was a good story. It was the levels that he went through to impress Death, who is a woman in that version, in the MCU, if people don't know. Yeah. But yeah, no, it's just characters like that. The depth that comes into characters like Wolverine that typically is missing. The sheer, true nature that is Deadpool that is missing thanks to Ryan Reynolds. I don't care what anybody says. If you like the Deadpool Ryan Reynolds movies, that's fine.
And the hatred of Ryan continues.
But it's not even that. It's just there was so much more to the Deadpool character that he just refused to put in.
Because he couldn't. That's the thing. He wasn't witty enough. He isn't the writers weren't smart enough to put things in there.
No.
Like that.
The fact that he literally is talking to himself so much more often than they allow him to. Yeah. It's just no, dude.
There's almost no real fourth wall breaks. It's cheeky, oh, I'm gonna talk to the camera. But
yeah, that's what he's considering a fourth wall break.
No.
Whereas Deadpool will literally take the script of a movie and rewrite it because he's I'm getting my ass handed to me. Now I need to rewrite the script because I don't like how the script is going. That's the level of forward thinking he's doing sometimes. Yeah. Or him just I think the best he did was, I want to say the best fourth wall break he did in the entire Deadpool series was destroying the Green Lantern script before Ryan Reynolds can get his hands on it. That's it's cool for you. That has nothing to do with Deadpool and MCU territories. That was just something for you. And that was just just because you sucked at Green Lantern doesn't mean you have to erase it from history. You suck as Green Lantern. Green Lantern's not a bad character. He made it seem like Green Lantern was terrible. It's no, you suck as Green Lantern.
Right. He made it bad. He was I couldn't find any good in it, so it must be terrible.
No.
No.
You just suck at it. And again, that version of Hal's Green Lantern sucks. Jon Stewart's Green Lantern so much better. The one time that they should have replaced the white guy with the black guy was Green Lantern. That's when they should have done it. So either way, long story short, there's absolutely no need for movies at this point. All the classic movies are classic now.
As long as there's TV shows and other things, yeah.
Because that, to me, that's all the same version. Every movie we've had recently is just a long TV show. You just couldn't chop it down to 30 minutes and get a half-decent story off. Or you couldn't extend it past 2 episodes. So you just didn't know how to tell a story. Like, no, you suck at storytelling at this point. It's just, give me an hour and a half of cheap laughs, throw $60 billion at it so we can have explosions. I'm talking to you, Michael Bay. And Michael Bay makes good movies sometimes, but now it's just like 99% explosions and no substance. He destroyed Ninja Turtles. He absolutely destroyed Ninja Turtles for no reason.
Disgraceful.
Just disgraceful. Like, stick to Transformers, which, again, is missing substance and story. I gotta check it out, because apparently they're actually creating another Transformers movie with substance and story. I don't believe it. But apparently they're going all the way back to when Megatron was kind of a good guy. And I'm like, all right, there's story to be told there. There's a lot of story to be told there. Are you going to fail for explosions? That's my gripe. I haven't seen a good movie in forever. And anything that's almost good now is just a rehash of something old. So I could just watch the old stuff. So no, get rid of the movies. Just get rid of all the movies.
I think you'll be surprised. I agree with you, actually.
Really?
I was going to get rid of movies, too. As much as I love movies...
That's why I went so hard on movies, because I'm like, maybe I'll change her mind, but you already agreed.
No.
Well, then I didn't even need to do half of that.
As much as I love movies, that was going to be my one has to go anyway. Mm-hmm. The reason is because there hasn't been any really good, like, movies with depth and story and good entertainment. And I don't even know how long. I think the last thing that's peaked is, like, The Hobbit that came out in 2015.
Oh, jeez. You going that far back.
There's nothing that's like, oh, I need that.
Right.
I need that always in my collection. No.
I think that's the problem. I don't think there's been a movie, right, that you're like, I want to purchase and keep this forever. Mm-hmm. There hasn't been anything. Maybe The Dark Knight. Maybe The Dark Knight because of the phenomenal acting. Everything, Everywhere, All at Once was an okay story. But again, these are like okay, like all right, this is solid, but this is not the quality I expect, you know? So when we're naming what, 2-3 movies so far that are like, all right, these were worth it. Godzilla 0, -1. Jesus Christ, I got to come up with that. It's not even 0. It's -1. It's less than 1. -1. Everything, Everywhere, All at Once. The Hobbit. There hasn't really been anything good movie-wise. There's been a handful of great shows. There's been some okay-ish short movies. No, there's really nothing. Yeah. So no, the movies can go. Maybe second could be comics. Concerts. I might give up concerts, but I don't think you can give up books. Books have to stay because knowledge is power. Mm-hmm. And then typically books give context to all the other genres of media. So because they can be longer form and more detailed and thought provoking. Yeah. So books absolutely can't go anywhere. And video games are, granted, there is a point right now where it's kind of stagnant, but it seems like it's trying to develop outside that point. But most video games have replaced movies at this point. There's some video games that are cinematically shot that are better than every movie I've ever seen. Oh, yeah. To have like games like the new God of War series to be like one camera angle the entire time where there's no actual cuts is stuff that actual like video like movie producers can barely do.
And you're gonna laugh, but I think Red Dead is like a movie in itself.
It is,
because it looks beautiful. It has a great story. There's characters you fall in love with, and then there's heartbreak in it. There's love in it. There's so many things, and it's everything. So, no, video games can replace movies
easily. At this point now, easily. Like there's no comparison. And then even then, it has almost the same tug and heartstrings that movies can pull, where it's like, all right, the new ones are very cinematic and very beautiful to watch, but the older ones still have some substance with some deeper mental diving. You can pull out all the extra greatness that is in all of those. Yep. So, yeah, no. Video games are staying because they're probably the most superior art form at this point. Because where there is lack of substance, there is also incredible substance, you know? Whereas movies, there's just a lack. Unless you go indie, and I can never find good indie movies anymore. So it's just like, I think the last like low budget movie that we enjoyed was The Terrifier, and that was hilarious. It was a great movie, but those are so few and far between now. So it's just like, all right, and I'm not watching Tubi. I refuse. So
you got to get drunk.
Drunk, high, out of your mind type of stuff to consume easily.
So
no, I'm good.
Let them go.
No, let the movies go. So movies for you, movies for me. That's all of it. Now let's start the show. Welcome back to the Nonsense Podcast. I happen to be FNBob, the FN host, the show with the hostess with the mostest, the FN CEO, the habitual line stepper. That's all of them, right? I don't have many nicknames. I don't have really good nicknames, but that's okay.
I think that's it.
With me, solo, happens to be Kelly, our FN engineer, our post birthday girl. This last time you were on this, that was birthday times.
That's true.
RK9 CEO and all around fun time person.
Thanks.
How you been?
I'm alive. It's a thing. How are you?
I am phenomenal, actually. I've been doing just fine. Yeah. I've been doing just fine. No complaints from me. I've been doing good.
That's good. So I have I have a podcast topic for you.
Yeah, you're pretty much running the show today. Like you stole the show. She jumped on the other side of the camera and decided to steal the show.
Yeah. So, I want to talk about the worst book covers that you guys have ever seen. The ones that I found online. We're gonna discuss. So this is a good episode to be on YouTube.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, sucks to be a audio listener today.
Yeah. So, I mean, finish listening to it, and then come to YouTube and finish watching.
No, you know, I'm just going to say it this way. We got to be really good at describing it.
Oh.
We're going to try our best. We're going to paint, don't leave yet. We're going to paint it in your mind's eye. So that way you can really, like, listen to our voices. Enjoy the show because you're busy. You're driving. You're probably stacking boxes or something. We don't know what you're doing, but you don't have time to be staring at us. So we're gonna be super descriptive.
Yeah.
But for the YouTube people, you can just look at it. It's a picture. All right, let's do this.
So I found 6 terrible book covers that are real books.
They are real books. They sell for real money.
They sell for money. The real double dollars.
$double was this Trigun?
Yeah, $double.
Oh.
So the first one, and prepare your eyes, children.
Shield your eyes.
We have
man.
Restoration Baby Batter by Frankie
disgusting.
Love.
At least let my face be on the screen.
I'm trying.
Is it frozen? Oh, okay, there we go.
I just can't work this thing.
You're like, I'm on the other end, and this is not normal.
That's not it.
It's okay. It's okay.
Everything is backwards. Okay. Oh my God. I can't see it.
It's okay. It's not that big of a deal. Nobody needs to see my face.
Oh my God.
Restoration baby batter. All right, so first off, this is a naked brown man. I don't know how else to describe it, but it is a naked brown man, and he is holding what looks to be a mixing bowl. And I guess he is restoring baby batter. Like, I don't understand. What is he supposed to be doing? But he's whipping up something. He's whipping up something. And he is fully nude. The only thing that is covering up the no bits is the bowl.
The no bits.
With the whip. Whisk. I'm sorry.
Yeah, the whisk.
He's got a whisk and a bowl covering up the stuff.
Yeah.
Brown man. Muscular brown man.
I don't think he's brown. I think he's white guy.
Is he supposed to be long, tan, and handsome?
Yeah.
Oh. Either way. I don't know. That's fine. All right.
Yeah. So I should have looked up the description for these books.
Oh, that would have been really good. Yeah.
I could do it right now.
Yeah, do it right now.
Hold on.
We're doing it live. Damn it.
Live.
We're doing it live.
Okay. So, this book.
Where is it sold? Is it sold on
Amazon?
Of course,
for $3.
For $3.
Yes.
Okay. Do you have the descriptions?
Got it.
Okay.
Here we go. So
$3 real for the.
real dollars.
I just want to make sure it's called Restoration Baby Batter.
Yeah, it's part of a series.
That hurts my soul more than it should. This is book 6 of 18 or something.
No, it's 3.
Oh.
Of 5.
3 of 5.
Yeah.
That doesn't make it any better. I don't know why that mattered to me.
Okay, ready for the description?
Okay.
So it's Bailey, and it's spelled all the way out, like BAYLEIGH.
DJ, you tell me these ain't brown people. That is a nigga name if I've ever heard one.
Bailey has sun-kissed skin with lots of curves, and her tiny bikini has me wanting more than her drink order.
What does it have to do with restoration? I thought he was going to be like a construction worker or something.
He's a bartender in Cancun.
Oh, see, brown people? The Mexicans?
Yep. But his shift just ended. And she's looking.
All 3 pesos for the day.
Bailey's looking to this man to
solve all her problems with his penis.
Yes.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm just interrupting you. Something serious.
Bailey's looking at this man like she knows he'll deliver the cocktail she's dreaming about.
I don't like this anymore. I don't like this anymore.
Yeah.
This is part of a series?
It's a series.
Is it the same chick the entire time, I'm assuming?
Probably.
Oh,
I don't know. So we all know women, especially those like middle school soccer moms, love to read their smut in the middle of everything.
Yeah, no.
So
middle-aged women are disgusting.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Did I upset somebody in the crowd? Like, it's okay.
Yeah. So it's a smut book.
Yes.
That's all it is.
All right, so here's my question. Where did they come up with the title? Because restoration makes me believe like construction worker, house flipper.
Maybe it's part of the series.
Are they all called restoration something?
No. They're called Sweet Baby. Or like babies in there somewhere.
Oh, okay. The sweet baby names.
The baby batter is part of the series, you know.
Yeah, so restoration makes me think construction worker. Baby batter would have been maybe like a euphemism for like fucking spackle or something. I don't know.
Absolutely not. Like I knew this was a smut book.
But I'm just saying, like, euphemisms.
There's none of those.
That's what I'm saying. Like, be creative. No. You know what I mean? I don't know what else you could have baby batter. Cake. This doesn't even sound like a baker's.
He's making a cake. Look
I don't know. He's not.
He's baking something.
He ain't baking shit. I'm just saying, like, if he was I don't know, like, restoration baby batter makes me think construction baker. And he's a bartender. None of the things that would have, alluded to the title of this book.
As you say, women love to be cheating or to be cheated on. And this book is all about that. I don't think they
like being cheated on, but they do enjoy cheating.
They do enjoy cheating. And this book is all about that, I'm sure.
Oh, definitely. She's probably like on her honeymoon trying to screw the bartender, baby batter, baker, construction worker man.
So, yeah, I feel like this is a good contender. We can do it like a top 6 because there's 6.
There's 6?
We can do a top 6 of which one's the worst cover.
I thought we're just going to rate them.
We can rate them. You want to do like 1 to 10?
Yeah, we'll do a rate of 1 to 10.
What would you give this one?
This one, I'll give... All right, I'm going to be as thorough and realistic as I can. All right. So the fact that the cover's all white, trash. I don't like white covered books.
It's red, white, and blue.
Yeah, but they're in Cancun. So, all right. So, anti-American. Okay. You're sleeping with a Cancun bartender. Mm-hmm. Super anti-American.
Yeah. You're going to have a foreign baby.
Right. Foreign baby. He's not even going to be a U.S. citizen.
No.
He's going to be a Mexican baby. That's terrible.
It's great stuff.
So, let's see. Terrible color. Are the as much as I'm glad the body is cut off in multiple places, not so great, photoshopping skills. I'm gonna give this a 4.4.
Wow.
4.4. Because at least the cover almost makes sense, but it doesn't match the story. So 4.2. Give it a 4.2.
I'm going to say...
Where's his elbows? Why are both elbows cut out?
He doesn't have good elbows.
I don't know. It's just kind of weird.
I'm going to say a 3. And there's logistics to this.
Okay.
Because it might be a great story. We don't know. It sounds like a very, convoluted story here. But...
No, it's not. He's a bartender. He's going to get her drunk. And then she's going to sleep with him. And then she's going to go back to California or wherever the fuck she's from.
Definitely from California. Bailey, California.
What if she's from, Compton? That's still in California. I don't even know why I said that. That was dumb. Admonish me. That was dumb.
So, story-wise, bad. Bad cover. So, if you're reading smut in public, you can't take this in public.
That's true.
It's supposed to be hidden.
Yeah.
Behind Fabio.
Fabio's not hidden. Everybody knows Fabio's just every woman's freak nasty.
But he looks pretty, and so he's on the cover to hide the terrible stuff that's in there.
I don't believe in that, but okay.
It's true. So it's a 3. Bad book.
Even number? Terrible.
Yeah.
I can't do even numbers, Kelly. We gotta do barstool rules here.
Oh shoot. Okay, 3.7.
Dang, not even a low 3. That's a high 3.
Yeah.
All right. What you got next? Why is Jesus got a giant head? That is a big head Jesus.
We got Who Was Jesus?
Okay, let me paint the picture for the listeners. You ever seen one of those Carney caricature drawers? That's pretty much, it's just big head Jesus. Yep. Is he chucking the deuce? It looks like he's tossing up the deuce. His head is as big as the entire book cover.
It's the whole thing. Not even the words.
The words are smaller than his head.
Yep. They have this little.
There's one dove.
Goal to talk about one dove on.
One dove. You gotta have. It's supposed to be 2. Yeah. I think it's always supposed to be a pair of doves. It's one dove. And then just the stereotypical almost water paint. Water paint background. It's her. I just don't like that Jesus' head is so big. Why is his head so big?
So big.
And he looks dead in the face.
He does. He looks like everything that you would think of stress is on this man's face.
That's a stressed Jesus. Why is Jesus so stressed?
I mean,
granted, we know the end of the story. He knows the end of the story too, either way. So maybe that's why he's stressed.
Maybe that's it.
But I don't like stressed Jesus. Jesus needs to at least, I need to get this Jesus melatonin. He needs a nap.
He needs to sleep for a whole day.
Well, he gets 3. This is the most stressed Jesus I've ever seen. Like, I was gonna say Jesus Christ, but I don't think Jesus Christ can help him from being less stressed.
He can't help himself if he's already stressed.
That man needs a nap bad. He's got bags under his eyes and everything.
Like,
that's terrible.
Everything that you would think of as a stressed face is on this man's face.
On the real, that is the most I've ever seen Jesus say, "Oh fuck," like he is so done already. This is probably like 5 minutes where he's got to take like the 2 fish and a loaf of bread and split amongst 1,000 people. Like he's just like, look, man, like you get a piece.
We all hungry here.
Nah, and you get a piece and you gonna have to enjoy this piece, all right?
They need elven bread. A little bite of elven bread, you'll be good.
Well, he got Jesus bread, and Jesus bread was just as good. He fed everybody with a little bit, and everybody was satisfied.
Okay, well, maybe.
It's just but this Jesus looks like he's tired because everybody's complaining. He got the face of Moses. Because Moses had to deal with all the complainers.
Yep.
Like, I feel bad for this Jesus. You sure that's Jesus, not Moses?
That's what it says. Who was Jesus?
All right.
That's the title of the book.
All right. So what's this book about? You got a synopsis? You got a synopsis?
Synopsis.
And how much does this book cost? I'm just more curious about how much this book costs versus, Stress Jesus.
You can get it at Barnes & Noble for $6.
It's too much. It's too much. I can get a 4 for $5 at Wendy's and throw it in the garbage. Just Wendy's is terrible. I mean, I don't know about you. Have you eaten Wendy's lately? It's disgusting. Never been good. All right. So what's the synopsis?
Apparently this Who Was is a series.
Oh.
So they go over like different people, but this one is for young readers.
Ah, it's a kid's book.
Yeah, it's for kids.
That's why it's got the big head.
Yeah. And it covers just Jesus and his life.
Well, I would assume so.
His life in Jerusalem. His life in the context of his world when Jerusalem was part of the Roman Empire.
So it's just early Jesus then. Not even miracle working. That's why, again, it's probably why you're stressed. This is pre-magic Jesus.
Yep.
This is carpenter Jesus.
Yep.
Oh, he's got a big order ahead of him. Somebody was like, I need 35 sandals and 2 benches. Yep. And he's just like, I ain't got the wood, man.
You gotta help me out, man. Turn him into a Mexican.
I did not mean to turn Jesus into a Mexican. I don't know what a Jewish voice would sound like. This is maybe he just sounds like Ben Shapiro. Like, I don't know. just talking really fast. Listen here, folks. We're gonna do some miracles, folks. First time, folks. We're gonna do some miracles. We're gonna walk on the water, folks.
Hit him with the
This is how you get the boogaloo, folks.
All right. Do you want to go to commercial? Or
Stress Jesus. No, we need a rating.
Oh, right.
We need a rating.
So
I'm gonna get this one in. You can't do 6s. That's terrible. So I don't even know what a holy number is, but let's give him a 7.3. I think that's a 7.3. Colorful cover. Stress Jesus though.
Yeah.
I don't appreciate Stress Jesus, but it's at least nice art. And pre-magical Jesus sounds kind of dope.
Yeah. I was gonna do 8 because it is really colorful. And I don't think kids realize what stress looks like.
Is you gonna teach them early?
We know what stress looks like, and that's it.
That's Stress Jesus, and I don't appreciate Stress Jesus.
But yeah, it's an 8.
You're just gonna go 8?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Or 8.3. How about that?
8.3. Okay. All right. Let's do one more, and then we'll go to commercial.
Okay.
One more. What the hell is that?
Hold on. It's too small. Hold on. This is a Cowboys Secret Twins.
Excuse me. What? Why are they Santa babies?
Yeah. So
why does he look like Rick?
He does.
He looks exactly like Rick. Not Sanchez. Rick, Walking Dead Rick.
Right.
Silhouette romantic suspense. His instant family to protect. Why is it his instant family? Did he like make babies out of water or something? Like, I don't understand this entire cover.
I feel like this is one of those books that you find in the middle of Walmart that are like $7.
No, this is one you find at Goodwill, because this has existed for too long. This has existed for way too long. What is this book?
Let's do the synopsis.
What is the synopsis? All right, so let me. And while you look that up, let me describe it for the listeners. So this is pretty much Rick Grimes, like dead serious. It's just Rick Grimes before he grew mustache and turned into Carl. That version of Rick. We're not talking about that. We're talking about early, like fresh out the coma Rick, with the cowboy hat and the tan shirt. But what's throwing me off is the rest of the background. It's Christmas trees and. He's got the stockings up in the background. And he's just holding 2 Santa babies. Like, both babies is dressed straight like Santa. Who dresses babies as Santa, first off? You always dress babies as elves. Yeah. They're always elves or reindeer. Yeah. They're not straight to Santa. That's ridiculous, by the way. You're just going to take the fat man's job with 2 Chucky babies? Like, absolutely not. So, it's just 2. He got them in both arms. Like, he is
twins.
Power holding baby Santas.
You can't just pick up one and not the other.
I don't know, but I just don't like that he's posing power stance with 2 babies. Even the babies is posing a little bit. Like, they both looking off in 2 different directions. It's very interesting. I'm very interested in the synopsis of this book, actually. Like,
so first, it is $8.50 on Kindle on Amazon, or
digitized.
Or
so this is serious.
You can get a hardcover. Or a paperback for $17.
This is an expensive book. This is a very expensive book. It's Rick's Christmas.
I feel like I need to read this whole thing.
Santa.
Stop it. Okay. One cold December night, Henry James Randolph III.
Oh, snap. That is one hell of a name, by the way.
The third wanted to escape his money, his heritage, his lonely life.
What is this book?
But when a blizzard drove the sexy Melissa Monroe,
I'm assuming Miss Monroe,
into his arms, he made sure to avoid that trap too.
So you just kicked out the cold freezing bitch? He's like, nah, bitch, freeze.
A year later, when she shows up at his Texas ranch, because, there's blizzards in Texas.
Yeah, hold on. All right, so now I got questions. Like, is it a real blizzard or it was like 70 degrees?
It was like
Texas winter.
69, okay.
Yeah, it's like it's freezing out here. It's a blizzard. It's 60 degrees.
She shows up at his Texas ranch with adorable twin boys. Was
she pregnant before?
He threw her out. I don't know.
He won't even know.
Maybe he got at her first.
Okay.
So he can't believe his eyes. The boys look just like him.
Why did you get a southern accent to read the rest of this? Oh my God.
That's how it's supposed to go. Okay. Anyway. The boys look just like him. Was their night of passion a premeditated snare or a Christmas surprise?
I don't like any of this, but this is too convoluted. It's too convoluted, and she just showed up freezing, and he's like, "I'll fuck a frosty bitch." And then just like 2 kids later, just like twins, and just like here go your baby boys. First of all, I'm gonna need a DNA test. 100%. We going to Maury because you ain't just finna show up with frosty pussy and then show up with 2 babies later. Like, absolutely not.
No way.
I don't think that's how that works.
It shouldn't be how that works.
I know. Like, why is you just having sex with frozen strangers? There's too many questions, and I don't
There's a lot of questions.
No. I don't know. I'm interested though. Like I'm sold.
Like I kind of want to see.
I kind of want to see.
That's a whole Lifetime movie.
That's a Lifetime. 100%. That's a Lifetime movie. I wouldn't be surprised that wasn't a Lifetime movie already. I just don't like that he looks like Rick, so I'm gonna knock some points off of him looking like Rick in the power pose with 2 babies.
I don't even think he's really holding them. If you look, his arms are not around them kids.
Is it bad Photoshop again? Did they Photoshop babies into his shoulders?
He is. His arms.
He's holding one. He's just got the arm. He's got the hand under the one.
That's not.
That's his hand.
Look how it's positioned. That is not actually his arm.
All right, look, we're not gonna go that deep into Photoshop. All right.
All I'm saying is they take pictures like this.
And they
all
just
the
crop
time,
everything.
And they crop everything in there.
I get that.
Cropping babies is not like the.
But at least it's a decent crop, is what I'm saying. It's a decent crop.
All right, then what's your score?
I don't want to put it over Jesus, but I might have to because this is got me intrigued.
It definitely catches your attention.
Yeah, but I wouldn't want to watch it or read it either. Like I don't want to read it.
I would probably watch it, but I ain't reading it.
I don't care enough. I just want somebody to tell me the ending. Like, just tell me what happened.
They live
his?
together as a big old.
No,
family.
somebody's got to die. Like this is one of them stories. Somebody's got to die. Like the mom's dead now, and he's got to raise these 2 Santa babies by himself, and they end up being like magical babies, and they turn into Santa. Like they co-tag team Santa. That's the end of the story.
I'm telling you, this is a Walmart smut. Like
no, this is a magical book.
Movie.
No, this is a magical book. All right, this is a Christmas miracle. Damn it! And this is the Santa Claus Part 7.
Oh God!
And these 2 babies grow up to be Santa.
Wow!
All right, and they tag team. That's how they get. That's how they get. Because overpopulation.
Yeah.
So there's a need for 2 Santas now. It's not enough magic for 1 Santa to handle all of these new kids and all this migration and the border. Look, we need 2 Santa babies to knock this out now.
That's crazy. That's a crazy
migration is
story.
crazy right now. Okay, look, man, there's Mexicans everywhere. There's Venezuelans all over the place.
Stop.
There's Africans going to UK. Like everybody's moving. The elves can't keep up. You need 2 fresh baby Santas to knock this job out now.
They're there
That's
to
my
learn.
goal. 8.9.
8.9.
It's
Okay.
it's a Christmas story with magic and spectacle. 8.9. If it's just some basic smut with Christmas, you're trying to ruin Christmas. 3.4.
I really think it's just smut.
If it's smut, terrible. But my book is better.
This is a great cover, like a cover of I'm reading smut, but it's a nice picture of a dad with his twins.
Right. But what I'm saying is go full magical. You can have like a minor amount of smut and then just bombard it with Christmas magic. For $20, I'm not getting $20 smut. No. That's got to be Christmas magic.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
8.5. 8.9 for Christmas magic.
8.9?
8.9.
Okay.
8.9 and a half.
Dang. Okay. I'm gonna do 7.8. 7.8.
That's not enough for Christmas magic.
It's not Christmas.
I'm telling you, it's Christmas magic.
It's not.
That's a lot of Christmas magic in there. And I'm going to need Rick Grimes to get on this game and raise these 2 baby Santas. That's one is Chris and the other one's Kringle.
No.
That's how you name them. I'd be terribly upset if I was the baby named Kringle, by the way. I'd be mad as hell. Like, it's Chris, which is normal.
Behind everything.
Kringle. What? Can I switch? At least call me Nick. Like, that would have made more...
I was just going to say, why not Nick?
Chris and Nick. Nah. Chris Kringle.
Wow.
I said it. And so, what's the line? As it so shall it is written, so shall it be done. I don't know. I forgot. Jesus was the other book. Christmas magic for the win.
Okay.
We're going to commercial, and we'll see you pretty soon.
Yeah, bye.
Welcome back to the Nonsense Podcast, everybody. I'm still Bob. Guess who that is? That's Kels. Not our Kels. Not Kels in jail. That should be his new nickname, by the way. Kels in jail is great.
That is. Well, we found the clip of them.
Kels in jail is great.
Wow.
Oh, all right. Anyway, that's Kelly. I'm Bob. This is still nonsense, and we're still rating book covers for some odd reason. Talk about
It's
a twist.
great.
No, it's great so far. I'm not saying it's a bad episode at all. I'm just saying, like, this is the weirdest nonsense episode that anybody has probably seen.
Yeah.
This is gonna be interesting. This is gonna test the YouTube algorithms to the fullest.
Yes.
All right, we got more book covers, so let's get right to it. What's next?
We have a sequel to The Girl with a Dragon Tattoo is a dragon with a girl tattoo.
All right, look at here. We were having fun a minute ago. We were just having fun. Like, I got to get serious now. Like, this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
This kind of stuff needs to go. Like, look, I know you have no imagination in this world. I know the world is devoid of imagination, but this here, this needs to stop. This needs to stop. This was 100% written by a moron, and you couldn't tell me otherwise. There's no way you can tell me that a moron didn't write this book. What's the author's name? I can barely see it. Is it
Adam Roberts.
Adam is an idiot. Okay, Mr. Roberts, you're a dumbass.
Listen, he was just capitalizing on a really big movie
series,
book.
Japanese series, everything. It's been redone.
It was Russian. Okay.
Russian? I thought it was Japanese.
No, it's Russian.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Apologies to the Russian people. Vishki.
Anywho, you're gonna spit your whole drink out, so might put it down. There you go. Ready?
I told you it was an idiot. Go ahead, read.
The Kindle Amazon version is $3.
As it should be. Shouldn't be any more than that. $2.50.
It's $2.99.
Plus tax.
It's $2.99.
Oh, plus tax too.
There's no
too much.
tax on Kindle books.
I thought there's tax on Kindle books.
Is there? I don't.
There's taxes on everything.
Anyway, the hardcover, $43.
All right, so anybody who's bought this book is a dumbass. Everybody involved with this book is now an idiot, including Amazon for allowing it to go to Kindle. This is all warming up to be the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. I hope half of the pages are blank.
You're gonna have to read this because there's a lot of words in there that my dyslexia won't let me.
Oh my god! All right, first off, I have a problem with this name.
Okay.
Lizabeth Salamander. I know audio listeners can't see my face, but this is just pure distaste already. Lizabeth Salamander is young and beautiful. Her scales have an iridescent sheen. Her wings arch proudly. Her breath probably smells like trash. Has a tang of sulfur. That is disgusting, actually. I don't know if anybody's smelled sulfur. Have you ever smelled sulfur before?
Yes.
It is ass. It is literally booty juice.
Yep.
In hot air. Like, it's disgusting. Anyway, and on her back, a tattoo of a mythical creature, a girl. But when Lizbreath, I hate this name, by the way, is drawn into a dark conspiracy where she will only have to rely on her I read that all wrong. Lizbreath, I hate that name so much. Like, I have distaste every time I say that name.
Say it, you're just like, ugh.
Lizbreath is drawn into a dark conspiracy. She will have to rely on more than her beauty and her vicious claws, the size of sabers. A dragon has disappeared. I love that it's just immediately just said, to hell with that last sentence, by the way. A dragon has disappeared. One of a secretive clan. As Lizbreath. God damn, I feel sick every time I say Lizbreath, by the way. It's so stupid. As Lizbreath delves deeper into their history, she realizes that these dragons will do anything to defend their secrets. Oop, phone cut out. Sorry. I'm getting sick reading stupidity. Like, you ever had like a visceral reaction to just something that's so idiotic? You're just like, good God, somebody made money off of this. As Lizbreath, it's sad that I really am getting irritated by that name. As Lizbreath delves deeper into their history, she realizes that these dragons will do anything to defend their secrets. Welcome to the world of the dragon with the girl tattoo. A world of gloomy Nordic dragons leading lives uncannily like our own. Despite their size, despite the need for extensive fireproofing and home furnishing. A world of money hoarded, a world of darkness. That's literally the sentence, by the way. A world of money hoarded. A world of darkness and corruption. Just a world of money hoarding. Not money hoarding or money hoarded people. Just a world of money hoarded. And a world of darkness and corruption. A world where people are the fantasy. Shut the fuck up. Get the fuck out of here. It's so stupid. I've never been sick reading before in my life. It's dumb. It's dumb. It's not creative at all. It's literally just topsy-turvy world. Shut up, 2. Shut up. That's the score. 2. It's an even 2 because it's stupid.
I thought my my score would change after you read that, but
List breath is the reason for the 2 alone.
Yeah.
Like, I'm mad that you landed on List breath for the first name and just said salamander. Just salamander. Shut up.
Wow. Yeah, no, that's a book. Right
like Salamandra would have been okay.
That's better.
That's so much better of a name. List breath is dumb.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I think because in the original book, in the girl with the dragon tattoo,
yes,
it was Elizabeth.
Yeah, I get the play on everything. It's all stupid. It's really dumb. It's really dumb, and I don't like it. I don't like anything about this. You're an ass. You're an ass and an idiot. Adam the asshole created a stupid book and wasted paper. Trees died for your $40 book.
$40.
You're a
dude.
jackass.
40. That's why it's so high, because he has to make some kind
He's
of
got to
money.
make all the money off of the 3 people that bought the garbage. Mm-hmm. There's some stupid high schooler that probably bought it for a dumb project.
I think on this picture here, it's like $20
on sale.
Retailed. It was retailed, like thrift store kind of thing.
It should be cheaper.
Yeah,
it should be cheaper. It should be free.
Okay, so you're giving it a
2.2.
Oh,
2.1.
I think I'm gonna go.
Dick. You're an asshole. Like Adam Roberts. I almost want to find out if he created anything else so I can shit on everything he's done.
I mean, I can.
Look it up. I hate everything about him. Adam Roberts specifically, you're a jackass. I feel like that's all he's not even a talented individual. He's like, I'm just going to twist everything.
Well, he's British.
So of course he's a jackass British person. What a dick.
His latest book is This.
You're a fucking jackass. You're a fucking jackass.
Which is also a terrible looking book.
So stupid. Everything about this person is a jackass. This. Shut the fuck up. I hate him. I hate reading the words that he put together. What a jackass. This. Where's the movie guy voice when you need it? It's stupid.
It would be so great to hear him talk about it.
He couldn't because he get tongue-tied on stupidity. This guy is gross. This is probably the worst thing I've ever heard. Liz Breath is up there, though.
No, this is bad. Oh, it's bad.
All right, let me read it. Let me see. Let me read it off because I don't. Both of us don't need to be sick. I'm glad I grabbed a drink before this. I feel like I need to be a little more tipsy to start reading Adam Roberts' garbage. How much does this one cost, by the way?
It's $5 on Kindle, or $27 hardback.
Oh, at least he realized he lowered the price. Supply and demand. There's more people for the dragon with the girl tattoo, apparently.
Yeah.
He knew his demographic.
Start the second paragraph because that's the one. That's the one.
Adon?
Aiden.
It's not Aiden because Aiden has an I in it.
Aiden.
That's Adon. Or Adan. It's not Aiden at all. There's E's and I's in Aiden. I know how to spell a little bit. That's Adon. Adon just wants to stay at home with his smart companion, Elegy? E-L-E-G-Y. I'm going to go with LG. His companion elegy. Phone, friend, confidant, sex toy. All right, so first off, that escalated way too fast.
It did.
Way too fast. And again, I would like also people to remember that it was his companion, the elegy. Phone, friend, confidant. Or, yeah, I'm hoping that's confidant. Yeah, it's confidant. Sex toy. Okay. But when his mother flees to Europe, why is everything escalating weirdly?
At least it's in his home country, you know.
And when his mother flees to Europe and joins a cult, Jesus Christ. I can't even get through each sentence. Every sentence needs to be broken down to high levels of ridiculousness. All right. But when his mother flees to Europe and joins a cult, leaving him penniless, I'm sorry, he has to enlist in the army. Holy shit! Pick a problem. There's too much going on. God damn. All right. Sentient robots. Holy shit. Like, what is going on in the story? Sentient robots are invading America. What the fuck does it have to do with you? You're in Europe. They both in Europe and they fled to Europe. Okay.
His mother flees.
She flees to Europe before the robots come.
Yeah.
But it seems that Adon, because that is definitely Adon, or Dan, has a surprising ability to survive their attacks. He has a purpose, even though he doesn't know what it is.
The purpose.
And in the far future, in the far future, war between a hive mind of AIs, what the fuck, and the remnants of humanity is coming to an inevitable end. But one woman, this is the same book, by the way, but one woman has developed a weapon which might change the course of the war.
What happened?
It is just a pity she's trapped in an escapable prison on a hive mind. What the fuck does any of this have to do with each other? Where did the sex toy come in with AI? His mother fleeing to Europe penniless.
He just want to talk.
Fuck off. Oh shit. All right, hold on. No, I need to read that again. Because I know I stopped a lot and everybody's just like, there's no way he read one story. This is all one story, people. This is all one book that a human wrote. Adon, because it doesn't spell Aiden. I really need to harp on A-D-A-N. Is it Dan or Adon? I'm trying to make it nice by calling him Adon, but it's really just Aiden. It's not Aiden. Who the fuck wrote this? Adon just wants to stay home with his smart companion, Elegy. It literally says, phoned, friend, confidant, sex toy. That's one story in on itself. But when his mother flees to Europe and joins a cult, leaving him penniless, he has to enlist in the army. Sentient robots are invading America, but it seems Aiden has a surprising ability to survive their attacks. Okay, he has a purpose, even though he doesn't know what it is. And in the far future, a war between a hive mind of AIs and remnants of humanity is coming to an inevitable end. But one woman developed a weapon that might change the course of the war. It's just a pity she's trapped in an escapable prison on a hive mind ship. What the fuck is this story? Sir, Adam Roberts, die. Please, don't make anything else. I know everybody, like, where's the everybody's creative lady? Everybody's creative. You can put words in a book, I guess, and just sell it.
Right on up.
Fuck it. Who bought this book? I would like to know everybody who's bought this book so I can slap you. Because that means you read that and just said, fuck it, I'm buying it. I got to see.
I'm pretty sure both that book and this one have a 3.8 on Goodreads.
Why? All right. Hold on.
Out of 5.
Please tell me that there's like reviews that I can read. I need one review. Okay. Who read this shit and said, fuck yeah. This is it. This is high literature right here. This is exactly, maybe I should have, I'm mad that you made me defend books and then just allowed me to hear this shit.
I told you we're doing the worst books. Okay. Brian Clegg He gave this book a 4 out of 5.
Okay.
It's long, but he said that Adam Roberts is easily the most interesting.
Shut the fuck up. Next. No.
Science fiction author.
Is that a good way to say crackhead? Maybe that's the new form for crackhead in British. Jesus Christ.
Goodness. Okay. Let's get to the next book because we're running out of time.
Okay, next book. Good grief.
Okay. So we have.
Is that an ultrasound? Oh, that's a boat on the water, I'm assuming.
No, it's the moon crashing into Earth.
Oh, okay. So for those at home, there's a distance between me and that visual screen. Why cooperate? The incentive to supply global public goods. There's some escalation that I don't understand from this title.
Yeah.
It's just an asteroid crashing into Earth, and it's just like, fuck it. Why should we cooperate? Just die.
We're all gonna die.
But why is it? It's the secondary title that confuses me. Is why cooperate? Secondary title, the incentive to supply global public goods. I would like for everybody at home to understand the book cover is just the asteroid crashing into the Earth, nothing else.
That's it.
What does this have to do with the supply chain?
Well, let's read the synopsis.
I don't like this game anymore. I don't want to play these games anymore. You tricked me.
I didn't trick you.
You tricked me.
I didn't.
You set me up to defend books.
I didn't. I said we were gonna do bad books.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. Okay, Kindle, Amazon. You can buy this for $39 on Kindle.
For a digital thing.
For a digital. Hardcover can go between, because there's no hard, like, it's between $11 and $87.
This is a hot commodity right here. Okay, all right. This is better than a Brobel.
Yeah.
All right, let me see what this one's about. Climate change. Oh, fuck me. Here we go. I don't think this can't be a word. Nuclear? No, I know what nuclear is, Kelly. Don't fuck with me. Proliferation. I'm assuming that's the word. Proliferation. Climate change, nuclear proliferation, and the threat of a global pandemic. Already been there, done that. Have the potential to impact each of our lives. Preventing these threats poses a serious global challenge, but ignoring them could have disastrous consequences. How do we engineer institutions to change these incentives so that global public, it just says that global public, there's no words in between, goods are provided. So just before, I only say that so people don't think, this motherfucker can't read. I can't read because I went to a public school, but also this is stupid. All right. That's the entire book synopsis, by the way. There's nothing. And then it's just something about the author. Scott Barrett provides a thought-provoking, accessible introduction to these surrounding the provision of global public goods. Using a variety of examples to illustrate past successes and failures, he shows how international cooperation, institutional design, and the clever use of incentives can work together to ensure the effective delivery of global public goods.
Yeah.
What does this have to do with the moon crashing into the Earth?
Absolutely nothing.
Like, just say you wanted to make a book on COVID. Like, Jesus Christ, man.
So,
because when the giant asteroid crashes into us, we're not worried about public economic goods. We're dead. It's over. The ice age is upon us, and guess what? I'm not worried about us getting my computer chips sent over from China. Not worried about any of that. Worried about staying alive or just maybe dying faster because I don't want to live through the ice age. Yep. Shut up. Just shut up. At least the book's not terrible. I'm assuming if the book is just that, it's just a bad cover. It's just a bad cover. The cover, I'm still gonna, at least it's eye catching. It's just the book the cover don't match the story. 4-3. 4-3. All right, it's none of it's bad. It's just like this don't match. Few misspellings in the synopsis, but no big deal. Just none of this matches. It's just like 3 different things mixed together. So I'm out.
Yeah.
I'm out. What are you going for?
I am rating it a 1.3.
Why? Why so low?
It's boring.
Yeah, it's educational. It's about economic traversal of the planet during crisis.
No. Boring.
It's not. It doesn't sound like a great read at all.
No. Nope. What about you?
I say 4.3. It just doesn't match. It's not bad. It just doesn't match. Is that the last one?
I had one more, but I can't find it now.
Is it not up here?
It is, but I can't find it online.
Oh. Death on the Moon? What in the fuck is that?
Yeah.
Now, you want to talk about bad Photoshop, sir. I might need another picture to kind of really harp in on this, because this looks like hell on earth.
Yeah.
This is 100%. It looks like the moon, but then it looks like a person standing on what also could have been the moon. It's just like photoshopped hell. It looks like a 6-year-old made this cover.
Yep.
It's actually pretty sad. It's pretty sad. Yeah, it just looks like 5 different pieces. I can't see what's on the bottom, but it looks like you shot a fish with a flame gun. Like it's pretty just ugly. Yeah, that's it. Let me see, so I can describe this better for the people at home. I just need to see the cover. Or are you looking up your synopsis?
I was trying to look up the synopsis.
Yeah, that's it.
But it's free, because, you know.
Oh, good. Well, all right, first one that I feel like new is worth. All right, I just need to see the picture.
Oh, sorry.
So first off, I was way off. That is Beyonce. That is 100% Beyonce standing or just terribly cropped behind the moon.
It looks like it was made in Microsoft Paint.
No, Paint would have done better. This is definitely Photoshop. This is just pissfully poor done in Photoshop. It looks like a dude from the 40s with a ray gun, and what I thought was a dead flaming fish is just a spaceman. But I don't know where they're standing, and he's so small. This is so garbage looking. This spaceship is the coolest looking thing, and it just looks like a spaceship mixed with a jet. Like, I don't know what the hell any of this is. This is disorienting. Mm-hmm. This is all disorienting. Oh, okay.
Okay. Synopsis.
All right, here's the synopsis. Here we go. All right. Pulp noir meets sci-fi. A short story adventure. The year is 1949, and the timeline not quite our own. All right, here we go. This is going to be stupid.
You were right about the 1940s guy, though.
Yeah. Well, that made sense. I don't know what Beyonce had to do with anything, though. Bert Henderson, ex-GI, and ace troubleshooter for Phillips Atomic Corporation. Okay? It's sent to Roosevelt base to solve the first murder on the moon. But will the daughter of a top scientist distract him from his mission? Can he untangle the web of deceit before he becomes just another victim of death on the moon? I mean, the cover's horrendous, but it's not. It sounds like the story's okay. It's pretty simplistic.
Right, that sounds interesting. I'd try
Apparently, it makes a bunch of books.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the Bert Henderson Adventures. Oh, it's just 2.
What an adventure.
There's Death on the Moon and Fire in the Andes.
Wow.
That's it. And it's the same terrible Photoshop cover. All right. I mean, this cover's really terrible looking, but the story's okay.
Yeah.
I gotta get the cover a 1 because it's horrible.
Yeah, the cover's a 1 for sure.
But maybe the story's decent. Maybe I'd read that. Just first Death on the Moon in the 40s.
Okay. Yeah.
Magnum PI. All right, cool. I mean, like, it doesn't sound terrible.
No.
I just don't understand why you could have chose not Beyonce to steal.
Or, like, a better cover in general.
I mean, yeah, but no. This is definitely not his forte and skill sets.
No.
I'm not mad. I'm mad at the cover only. I'm not mad at the author of the book. He was so. I understand his play. He's probably just solo mio, trying to live his dream and create greatness. And he just don't have all the skills yet. But you can't worry about your skill set. And you just got to create and hope for the best. You know what? I'm gonna give him a 7 for creativity and just going for it. What? This man is you can tell a solo artist on a come up, man. He might just want to be good. Yeah. What's his name again? Spencer. I'm gonna pick up this book. I want to check out the Burt Anderson adventures. Fuck, it's free anyway. It's free anyway. He knows his worth. He's just trying to get his name out there. He just doesn't have graphical design skills yet.
Somebody make this man a cover.
I will make him a better cover. Fuck it. We'll hop on Canva. We'll make him a better cover. Yep. And we'll send it to him. Fuck yeah. You know what? I like this guy. I like this guy now. It's a decent story. It's not over convoluted. It's not stupid. It's not stolen. It's just bad imagery on a book cover. Man, he's trying his best out here. I want to check out the book, see what's to it. And if it's a decent story, I might recommend this book.
We'll get back to you.
So fuck it. 9 out of 10. 9.5 out of 10. Fuck it.
Wow, you haven't read it yet.
I haven't even read it yet. But you know, I like his moxie. Everybody else is full of shit.
Wow.
But I feel like this man is genuine.
Yeah.
Or boy or transgender. I don't know what he is. I don't judge. Okay. But fuck it. I smell, just the drive to do something. And I support it. 9.7.
No, the cover's
garbage.
Definitely is a 1. But it does sound interesting, so I'll give it a 5.8.
9.7. I smell the ability and the hunger and desire to want to do great.
Wow. Okay. So that's our books that I found.
All right. You know what? Not bad. The last guy and then the Jesus book is probably the best too.
You think?
Yeah.
Okay.
The dragon with the girl tattoo could suck all the dicks.
See, that was going right up my list.
No, absolutely not. That's garbage, and I hate that man.
Okay.
I hate that. I hate everything he's ever created, and he probably hasn't created much, and I hate him for it. Don't do anything else. So not everybody needs to be an artist.
So with that, visit www.fnentertainment.com. Get you a glass.
Yeah.
Get you a shirt.
Make sure you get a glass and fill it with all the alcohol needed so you can read some of these terrible books.
Dude, that's what people do, though. They'll get a whole thing of wine and just...
Good wine.
Good wine. And they'll just read and sit in their bath.
With a toaster.
No.
With a toaster.
Don't do that. Okay, so get you a glass.
At the effing shop.
At the effing shop. Visit the website. You can listen to the podcast on the website. There's a link to Instagram. All of our social medias are on there. Follow us on Instagram and X.
Yeah, X is a good place to listen to the podcast too, and just be up to date when we post stuff. It lets you know as soon as we post stuff, so you can always be on time. Why be late when you can be on time, especially on YouTube? Because every episode premieres on YouTube. So you're not just listening to the podcast first, but you're listening to it with the rest of us. A whole community of people listening to it together, and me, because I'd be there. As I be want to give re-commentation on my commentation. Sometimes I need to fact check after the fact. You know what I mean? Yep. There's the show. There's post-roll or post-editing, and then there's fact-checking out during the show. So you never know. You might be missing out on a good time to just hang out with the effing crew.
Yep.
So, yeah, YouTube. But the best thing you can do, the honest to God best thing you can do, is just listen to us on Spreaker. That's Spreaker.com, Spreaker. Spreaker.com, or the app. Just download Spreaker on Android and iOS. No better place to listen to it because you can listen to the Nonsense Podcast. You can listen to Stuck in Traffic, the paid-only show. Only costs you $2 measly. Or you can listen to the Think Positive Podcast with Kelly. That podcast, I don't care what anybody says, is one of the best podcasts. Not because Kelly's on it, but because it's just ridiculously informative. It's so stupidly informative that I hate it.
If you have a dog, it's for you.
If you don't have a dog, it's a great podcast because I learned so much just like ridiculous information Whereas just like people are like, oh, you just play it up because you're a podcaster. No, those are natural reactions to like ridiculous facts that she just pulls out of nowhere. So 100%, go listen to that show. That show is incredible. And then even though Henny's not here, go watch him stream. He streamed like twice recently. You got to keep up with the boy's streams. Yep. Other than that, listen to Spreaker. Spreaker's the home of the podcast. YouTube, Instagram, iOS, Apple Podcasts, everything. There's no excuse not to listen to us. So keep in touch, keep listening, keep watching, and we'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.